Bhim, Jai Bhim, Jai Swallows. And I thank Greater Hyderabad, the Swallows Committee and then State Committee and West Rangareddy District Committee for organizing this function, and I thank Mr. Rangareddy and the school principal and everyone who have come to this place. So I came here to listen to all the Swallows who are sitting on the days and who are sitting off the days. So I have nothing to speak, but only to hear the stories of your success and experiences of Pravalika in the US and the excitement of Sushma, Srividya and Chandrakant who are going to the US and all those future Swallows who are going to all parts of the world. So now I'm very confident. Now we have a lot of Swallows in Australia. Now one Swallow will be going to China, from Jharkhand, from there China. Then we already have a lot of Swallows in South Africa. Then we have lots of Swallows in the US, and shortly we will be sending Swallows to Europe. So all corners of the world you will have Swallows. Then whatever you want to do, so if you drop in that network, automatically the help will come from you from one or other part of the world. So I am here to congratulate all these Swallows and particularly the parents of Pravalika, then parents of Lavanya, because they have taken a very bold decision. Not that it is the first time we got good seats in different universities across the country, but many parents, they develop a cold feet. They think that, okay, how do I send my children abroad? How do I send my daughter such a far off place? So if the day you start thinking like that, you are not a Swallow. My request is, you have already made a huge sacrifice of leaving your families. And then you came to social welfare school. Then from here, again you should not go back to your village. No, that is not Swallowism. You should go to a different place. You should love your parents, but you should love Swallowism as well. So you should, like what Chandrakant has said, so don't marry early. Don't ever marry early. Don't think about marriage. Think about your career. Think about Swallowism. Think about your own life. Then become great in your life and then help your parents. That is what Swallowism says. Swallowism talks about community service. Unless you serve your community, unless you serve your village, unless you serve your school, you will not be a Swallow. So that's why my request to you is that work hard on what you want to do. And as Chandrakant rightly said, so nothing can stop you. Nothing can stop you. Some people are very lucky like you, and some people are not very lucky like Sushma and like Srividya. Sushma lost her parents in her childhood. Srividya did not have money to come to Hyderabad. See the tragedy. So, but they never gave up. They never lost the hope. My request to all of you is that never ever give up. Lavanya's father is an auto rickshaw driver. Her mother is just a Aya in Anganwadi center. But still, she is not scared of going to Jharkhand. So there is a saying, if you want to do something in your life, whole world will come to your rescue. So never ever feel that your parents were poor. Never ever feel that you have not got good marks. You must work hard. But never lose hope on what you want to do in your life. That is what Swallowism says. Today we are very busy. Today we are starting even on yesterday we worked, although it was a holiday. Today also we are working, although it is a holiday. Tomorrow also we will be working. Why are we working so hard? We have families back home. Still we want to work hard because we want to give life to all the Swallows. So from next week onwards we are going to open for the first time social welfare residential degree colleges for women. In Rangareddy district alone we are going to get two, one in Vikarabad, second is in Ibrahimpatnam, and In Greater Hyderabad, we are going to get one in Budway, second is in LB Nagar, third in Mahendra Hills, and fourth is Jagatpur. So there are the 4 degree colleges. See, what way these degree colleges are different from our degree college, other degree colleges. That is the thing which we are really working very hard. The first difference is, please listen to me carefully. Please listen to me carefully. The difference between social welfare residential degree college and other degree colleges is, in social welfare residential degree college, there won't be any teaching. There will only be coaching. The second is, teacher won't teach. You will have to teach yourself. Number 3, third reason is, you will be given best possible facilities, particularly computers. So there will be lots of computers and Wi-Fi connectivity, and then you have to browse all on your own, make the notes only during evenings and nights. All computers will be switched off after 10:30 because you have to go to bed. Okay. Then morning when you come to classroom, teacher will be sitting on the corner like Mr. Durga Prasad. You will have to teach yourself. So based on what you learn in the night, you will have to teach your colleagues. You will have to discuss, you will have to debate, and you will have to find out a theory. Then afternoon, you will be taught life skills. You know what are life skills? Life skills are like how to communicate, like what Pravalika had said. How to communicate, how to improve your accent, how to improve your English. Okay, how to improve your English. Then how to shake your hand with others. How to enter into a room. How to introduce yourself. How to go to a bank. How to open an account. How to go to field. How to talk to professors. All those things will be taught to you in the afternoon. We are also planning to hire some foreigners so that they can stay with you and then you can learn their language as well. Okay. We are also planning to have a digital classroom, a global classroom where even if a professor is there in America, so if he wants to teach all the 30 degree colleges in social welfare residential schools, we will be able to listen to that professor and ask him some questions. So you will be part of global classroom. That is the dream with which we are working very hard. And every subject will be divided into different projects. And then at the end of the project, you should be able to present a seminar. Okay. Even this year onwards, we are going to introduce one essay, mandatory essay in intermediate first year and another essay in intermediate second year. It is mandatory. Before you go for public examinations in the month of January, you must submit your essay. Each essay runs for about 2,000 words. Every student should be able to write 2,000 words, then only she will be issued or he will be issued hall ticket to write the examinations. Because in future there won't be any teacher. Even if there is a teacher, he will be only a helping hand or she will be a helping hand. That person won't come with you all through your life. In future, you will not go to offices, you will work from your homes. So if you have to work from your homes, you should know how to handle your life on your own. How to handle computers. So these are the things which we are planning to teach you in residential schools and degree colleges. And this year onwards, we are going to provide beds and pillows to each and every student. So our minister has already approved the file. In the first batch, we are going to give to 22,000 or 30,000 students will be getting nice beds, 3-inch beds with foam and nice pillows so that you can sleep well. And you can dream well. Okay? Okay. So similarly, in 10 schools, we are going to start a pilot project wherein we are going to introduce tablets So there will be tablets in every classroom, and every child will be tutored as to how to use the tablets. So that is going to be a very different experience. So we expect that all the students will learn and then enjoy the tablet based teaching. And third thing, we have started a health command center. 24 into 7, we are going to monitor your health. So nothing would happen to you. Even if there is fever, the command center will ensure that your fever comes to normal within no time. So that is what we are planning to do through Health Command Center. This is going to be of great help to all our swallows. Okay, like that we have lot of things to planning. A lot of things we are planning in our head office. Okay. So lastly, so this year we are planning to send a team of students to Andaman Nicobar Islands. Okay? So for that you need to be very articulate, like Chandrakant, like Pravalika, like Sushma, like Srividya. You got to be very articulate. You should be participate in all extracurricular activities. So we want to send 4 batches to 4 corners of India. Eastern batch will go to Andaman Nicobar Islands. Southern batch we might go to Sri Lanka and Lakshadweep, and then northern batch will go to Kashmir, and western batch might go to Pakistan border. So these are the things which we are planning. So there will be some teachers with you. So get ready for all that exciting academic year. So I welcome you all to this academic year. Again, I am repeating, your teachers will only help you, but they will not teach you. Like for example, your friends in Gauridandi school, they are teaching themselves in the holidays. No teacher is there. They are teaching themselves. I expect all the schools to teach themselves. Your teachers will only help you. We are also planning to introduce a scheme this academic year to select those students who are willing to teach others. We will be taking you to schools like Nancherla, schools like Kokat, schools like schools like Medchal, or schools like Nallavago or Isnapur and Jahirabad, and we will ask you to stay there for a week. And we will pay you for that week. You will earn while you learn. So you will be teaching your lessons there, and we will pay you 3,000 to 4,000 rupees per that stay. Is it okay? Yes. Are you willing? Yes. Fantastic. So when you come back, you will not lose anything, because by teaching you will get more knowledge than listening. You do agree with me? Yes. So by teaching you get more knowledge than by listening. Okay. So these are the things which we are planning this year. So I wish you all the very best. Take care of your health, and I think society will be with you all through your journey to success. Thank you so much.